Behind me is the world's largest thermometer. These guys want to roll. We're heading to Vegas. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jacob Soboroff for Why Tuesday, coming to you today from the Cashman Center in downtown Las Vegas, Nevada. We're here in Nevada to cover not the caucus, but the Un-Caucus, who's not going to be participating in the Nevada caucus, and why that is. In the last presidential election, less than 1% of people eligible to vote here in Nevada in the general election participated in the Nevada caucus. That's not so good.
There isn't much infrastructure. There isn't much history to go by. And nobody knows what the turnout's going to be.
One of the things I've discovered very quickly since arriving in Nevada is that everybody's thoroughly confused. Nobody understands what a caucus is. Nobody's quite sure how it works. They're intimidated by the fact that they have to show up dead on time, and they have no idea what's going to happen once that time comes and goes.
We hit the streets to talk to would-be caucus goers and to see if those guys knew what they were talking about. They did, and it turns out even the king was a little confused. What is a caucus exactly?
I would show you, but it's down here somewhere in my suit. No, I don't know, man. What is a caucus? I know, that's what I said. My wife's like, are we going to the caucus? I said, honey, keep it clean.
Are you guys going to participate in the caucus tomorrow?
No.
How come? We won't be.
Free prize, just in case the fortune isn't quite accurate.
I was wondering, tomorrow, on Saturday, are you going to be caucusing?
Absolutely not.
Why aren't you going to be caucusing?
I'll vote in November. I don't feel that the caucus really matters.
Nobody participates. Why do you think that is?
Nobody give a shit.
You going to caucus tomorrow?
I'm working.
You're working tomorrow?
Yeah.
So are you going to be participating in the caucus tomorrow?
I wasn't thinking about it.
Why not?
Because when I was young, I did a lot of dumb stuff and I got a felony, and it doesn't matter if I vote or not.
Caucuses are confusing. Turnout here often hasn't broken 1,000 people. But in 2004, Democratic turnout was 9,000. And this year, possibly because of an at-large caucus system making voting more convenient for Las Vegas workers, predictions were much higher.
If it's 100,000 people that show up, or 120,000, that's still going to be half of what the Democratic caucuses were in Iowa. I'm not sure what it was in New Hampshire. It's still a really tiny number.
Having the at-large caucuses was an improvement. It's still a caucus at the end of the day.
Democrats set a turnout record. At our caucus, 79 delegates were awarded, the most of any at-large caucus. The official turnout numbers, with 98% of precincts reporting, had 115,800 Democratic caucus attendees. But even as turnout nationwide continues to rise, criticisms of our voting system continue. Has it been inconvenient for anyone? Has anybody not been able to get time off?
Well, some of the employees here, as I said, their schedules willing. Many of them that work the night schedules, the graveyard and what have you, wouldn't be able to make this process unless they're going to, stay awake for 24 hours and what have you. So obviously, there need to be some type of collaboration to help especially middle-class America, to be able to have a voice.
It's almost as if all these attendees of the caucuses have materialized out of thin air. Over the last 2 days, we've been walking around Las Vegas talking to people, and nobody seemed interested. Now take a look. For Why Tuesday, this is Jacob Soboroff.